Hey, hey, Grand Rising family. It's another beautiful day today. I got uh 6 card spread for y'all today. And the theme I got for you today is admiration, disappointment, avoidance, resent, energy drainers, and true to self. And what I'm getting off the surface is, according to the ancestors, you're not being true to self and thinking things through. Instead, you resent what is being handed down in alignment for you, avoiding a connection because of disappointment in family dynamics of the admirer who has deep admiration for you. That's what I'm getting off the surface. Let's dive deep in the meat. This spread is also pertaining to me because for a while now, the ancestors has been telling me of a love connection that's going to be coming into my life. And for a while now, it hasn't came to fruition until recent. But and now they're calling me out in this spread. So we're going to see if we can sort things out right here, right now. So let's dive deep in the meat. Admiration says, what traits do you admire in others? Could these be disowned aspects of yourself? And based off this reading in the surface read, yes, me and this admirer definitely have a lot in common that ties us together. So right now, what I'm going to disclose is one of the things that we have in common is our kindness that gets us both ran over. We both have a strength that we are afraid to embody. And I think if we work on that together, we can definitely bring that to fruition. In other words, we may be stronger together than apart. Next card is disappointment. And it says, think about a time when someone you looked up to disappointed you. What were your expectations? We're going off the surface read, so they're saying that I'm disappointed in the family dynamic. It's not necessarily that. It's just that she comes from stability, and I feel that. So I'm more disappointed in myself because I feel that I don't add any value to her financially. Yeah, I see my environment, what I'm dealing with. I feel I don't have anything to offer. And at this point, I feel like I'd be more of a burden than an asset because we already established in the last session that I do not want to be a burden on anyone. I'm not in position to be with the person because I don't have anything to offer of value. Next card is avoidance. And it says, what do you try your best to avoid in life? Are there certain emotions attached to these things? So the ancestors are saying that I am avoiding an aligned connection. I'm not avoiding it. In fact, I welcome it. It's just that I'm not sure how this person will feel about me and the situation that I am in now. I'm just not sure they will accept me as I am. Women are really into financial stability for a man. They want nothing less. And right now I don't have that. So I'm not really avoiding. I'm just trying to, I just don't know how to approach the situation, though it is aligned for both of us. Next card is resent, and it says, what do you feel most resentful about? And the ancestor said that I resent this alignment that's been handed down. It's not that I resent it, it's just the position that we both are in at this time. But it is aligned, and I don't want to actually miss out on this opportunity because who knows when something like this will come around again. When the divine and the spirit world gets involved, it means things are fated. So I guess I cannot be against them, especially when I've been asking for someone. Next card is energy drainers. And it says, what always drains my energy and why? Another thing that we both have in common is that we both are being spiritually, we both are under spiritual warfare from these outside forces. And I'm guessing that ancestors are saying if we both just come into alignment with each other, we can defeat these outside forces. Next card is true to self. And it says, do you ever feel like you're not being true to yourself? Well, the ancestors seem to think so. They said I'm not being true to myself and thinking things through, judging by the surface reading. And since I pulled this spread last night before I went to bed for y'all and for myself, I have been thinking about it, thinking about the whole situation. And although our situations have us at odds, I do feel if we do come in alignment and come together, that we will be stronger. And though I have come into agreement with this, it is now up to her now. It's all in if she feels the same. All right, now the time has come where I'm going to get us up out of here with the integrating cards slash extra insight cards. And the spread I have for you is miracles, best ideal, ideal with the L at the end, worries, eulogy, known truth, and dream alignment. And what I'm getting off the surface of these is your worries will your worries will be left behind once you face the known truth, and your dreams will align to the best ideal, where miracles will happen, creating the best future, leaving leaving you with a grand eulogy and legacy. That's what I'm getting off the surface. Let's dive deep into these. Miracle says, how can this be the best thing that has ever happened to me when it comes to admiration? Though I've come to an agreement with this union, I have seen, since I've came into this agreement, I have seen visuals of what could happen. And I definitely see the miracles that can happen. We both have gifts that can change the world. Me with my shadow work and my birthright or whatever, with me being a primordial son of El, with the spirit world and ancestors in them being involved, a lot of magical stuff can happen. Next card is Best Ideal, and it says, what's the best, most ideal thing that could happen when it comes to disappointment? Basically, if I stop thinking about the physical values that I add and start thinking about the spiritual and other values that I have, then I can definitely see the big picture on how all this can turn out. Everything is not about, it's not always about the physical value and stability. There's other things that people can add value with, that add value to. Next card is Worry, and it says, is this about me or about being worried about others when it comes to avoidance? Well, with the worry and avoidance pairing, another reason I was avoiding the connection was because if we did come into union, it would just be, I wouldn't just be unified with her. She has other beautiful souls I would be taking on as well, which brings me back to the value I add. But as we established, there is more value I can add than just financial stability. I can definitely see myself teaching and guiding them on a whole other level that can bring great value. But it all counts on the acceptance of her. Next card is eulogy, and it says, what would I like written on my tombstone? I haven't really given that much thought because that's something that pertains to the future. And I don't see myself dying anytime soon. But I do see myself accomplishing a lot if we do actually come into this union. The visuals is just flowing through me. But I think I'll save those words for that future version of me, because only he will know. But since this card is paired with resent, what I don't want on my tombstone is that I was a failure and didn't amount to much. I definitely don't want to leave that legacy. But judging from what this union will bring, I definitely won't be leaving that legacy. Next card is known truth. And it says, list all the things I know to be true when it comes to energy drainers. I'm only going to list one. And it's if I stay in this environment, the energy drainers are going to continue to leach my energy off of me. And I will not let that continue happening. I will continue staying in a loop that's never ending. Or I'll wind up getting kicked off the property. And y'all already know what happened from there. That is not a future I want to continue seeing for myself. Next card is dream alignment. And it says, describe what you want to enter into your life. Be as detailed as possible. Be true to self. I want to come into alignment with my person, which this spread is basically saying anyways. And I want to awaken our people to their true selves with my gift of shadow work. I want to be a spiritual teacher and teach everybody the correct way to sun gaze, the vibration technique. I want to do this in person, not over a video. Dive into my own version of holistic shamanism and apothecary. Get my books published and turned into movies. Leave my mark on this world. And all that will definitely help me do that. Do it on my own terms, not on this mundane human world's terms. I want to bring joy to the world in the best way possible. That is my vision. Now the time has come to get y'all on up out of here with Lyra. She's up next because this video is already long.